bones weaken, you start hearing cracked bones, you lose muscle mass, your arms start feeling flabby, and elasticity goes away, your face starts sagging, your neck gets doubled. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another Vlogmas video. Today might not be typical Christmas theme, but it is very important. So it's something that I wanted to add to the Christmas lineup and discuss with you guys, something I'm very passionate about and that I do plan on talking more about on my channel, which is health. You guys have all heard and coined the phrase health is wealth. So of course we should be talking about that today, and I'm gonna get into it a little bit. I got my good plum with me today. I want to talk about health today because health is one of the 4 pillars of wealth, and it's very important. How you take care of your body, especially on the inside, affects your mind, it affects your spirituality, it affects your motivation, it affects the other pillars of wealth, which is like your finances, your social, and your time management, because you have to set time aside in order to really take care of yourself, make sure that you're doing the things to keep yourself in optimal health. Some of those key points that we're going to talk about today is hydration, exercise, types of foods that you should be consuming, vitamins, minerals, herbs, keeping a positive mentality, working hard to stay positive as well, and fasting and prayer. We're going to try to tie everything in there as best as we can. But let's really start with one of the most important parts of, overall health is getting the proper hydration, nourishment, and nutrients into your body for your body to do what it needs to do to, cleanse itself, fight off whatever, free radicals and everything. Basically, your body has an immune system. So in order to keep your immune system at its best, you have to be nourishing yourself, getting the proper hydration. And a lot of people think that, hydration just consists of like drinking lots of water, which is good. You can drink water just to keep the balance of, we are 98% water, but true hydration is getting the electrolytes, the vitamins, and the minerals that your body needs. Things like vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, calcium, antioxidants. These things are very important, and they don't typically come in water. Maybe natural spring water has a few traces of those elements, but when you're eating things like fruits, this is direct hydration and nourishment. Go straight to your bloodstream, go straight to your cells, and this is the healthiest form of hydration. What we call true hydration is H3O. So certain fruits have a higher content water than others, which make them the best source for getting the proper hydration. Coconut water is like number 1 for hydration. Then you've got watermelons, you've got plums, you've got grapes, you've got strawberries. You want to get some form of acidity in there, so you got your limes, your lemons, some of the more sour fruits that have the astringent ability to pull on your lymphatic system, which is the second system of the body. So there's 11 systems total that go into the whole inner workings of your body. I am working on a ebook that will focus more on the body internally, what it's like when you're eating alkaline versus when you're eating vegan versus when you're just eating vegetarian, and kind of delving in specifically on the 11 systems of the body. Right now, we're focusing on the immune system. You want to have a strong immune system that's able to fight off things, able to protect you from, certain viruses, certain bacterias. And the stronger your immune system is, the better the defense. So when you're getting your fruits in, that is like top line defense for the things that can be harmful to our bodies, because fruits have antioxidants in it. Fruits have acidity in it that balance out the gut health and the probiotics in your body. Fruits have many of the minerals and vitamins that we need, that nourish our cells, give our cells the real proper nourishment that they need in order to function properly. When you're eating a lot of junk food, sugars, dairy, cheese, white flour based products, sodas, which are full of sugar, these things don't do anything for your body. They typically just convert to sugar or convert to waste. And the more that you eat things that are going directly as burning as fuel and nourishing your cells, the less waste that you will have in your body, and your body is able to properly do what it needs to do by cleansing and staying on the defense, if that makes sense. So I encourage you guys to get your water intake in, especially with herbs as well. I'm gonna show you guys here in a moment a clip from my tea cabinet. I'm a very avid tea drinker. I love drinking tea. It's recommended that you get at least one hot drink in per day. I do drink a lot more tea in the colder months. Obviously, it is a little bit difficult to drink hot drinks when it's like super blazing, especially here in Texas. Y'all know how it gets in the summertime. Period. I drink tea on a regular basis, and I have a cabinet. I have a very wide range of teas, and also you can purchase teas, like sometimes they already come prepackaged, but you can purchase individual herbs, like pounds or ounces of herbs, and create your own teas. You know what I mean? It's very easy to learn how to make tea bags. You can look on YouTube. I might do a video here shortly showing you some of the mixtures that I will make for my teas and some of the important herbs that you want to have incorporated in your tea collection. We're gonna take a quick clip of my tea collection, see how that, so you can see what that looks like. So real quick, I'm gonna show you guys my tea collection here. I have, as I said, a very extensive range of teas. And I'll show you a few of them in depth here. So we got Paul de Arco, which is a bark tea. It's basically an herb that's good. It's like a flower herb, but it's really good for overall wellness. And as you can see, it is wild crafted. That's on the bottom there. We got Echinacea and elderberry blend. So this is good for like optimal wellness when it comes to your immune system, your upper respiratory system. As you can see, it says on there immune function. So USD organic. These are, like I said, prepackaged teas, but they help out. Shows you what you can blend together, mix together when you want to make your own teas. Ginkgo biloba is definitely a really good like wonder tea. It's from a tree, and the biloba tea is really popular. Ginkgo biloba, you've probably heard of this before. Good for like brain health, memory, and antioxidant. We got golden seal. I love golden seal, definitely. I take golden seal when I feel any type of cold coming on. It's like a tonic, so it's been used in Native American tribes for years. And it's a leaf, but it is a powerful antiviral and antibacterial tea, herbal tea. Now, reishi mushroom. This right here is my star player. Reishi mushroom is a miracle mushroom, and it has the ability to like really help with overall vitality. I can drink this when I feel a cold coming on, and I'll mix it with some other teas, and immediately my body starts fighting off whatever's going on, and it cuts down my time for any type of cold or symptoms that may be brewing. Like, I'm telling you, this will get your lymphatic system start draining whatever is in there starting to fester. My last cold almost took me out, and this was a huge help. We got nettle leaf, which is a health tonic. Burdock root and sarsaparilla root is the ones I want to focus on there. Both of those are very high in iron content, so they will help you with purifying the blood, and that's also a part of detoxing, so you want to definitely start there. Any type of detoxing that you're doing, you want to be purifying the blood. We got ginger, we've got the slippery elm. Slippery elm is for like throat, you know, help soothe whatever might be happening if you're having some type of throat issues or cough. And as well as mullein leaf is in the back there, right there. Mullein leaf also is helps with upper respiratory. Of course, I got ginger on deck. I love ginger tea, period, so I do mix ginger with a lot of these concoctions, and when I'm making and mixing my herbs. Again, dandelion root is high in calcium, so that will give you that mineral as well when you're taking your supplements, and just other foods, natural foods that you can get calcium content in. Dandelion root is well, if you're eating raw dandelion root, like from the plant, then you definitely are doing better, but you can also use it in tea form. So yeah, that's just a quick little overview of my tea collection. I do have a lot more herbs that are missing here, so I have to re-up, as they say. And then I'm gonna make a little tea as well. As you guys can see, that's my instant teapot here that I just put on this, and it heats my tea up in about 2 seconds, and I'm able to pour me some tea for the day and get started on my day. So typically I do have burdock incorporated in my daily teas, and then depending on, you know, what I'm feeling and how what I need will determine the other components of the tea that I'm going to use. So typically you want to use distilled water when you're bringing tea to a boil, because, you know, spring water, you should just be drinking that naturally. But I am out of my distilled water at the moment, so I'm just going to use this bottle of spring water. And depending on how much I want, I'm not going to make too much today because I'm headed out in a second. I'm going to try to get a quick walk in, or just get out and get some fresh air. So this teapot makes up to 8 quarts, but like I'm only making an 8-ounce cup right now, so I don't need that much. You'll get to see me turn this on. This is my diffuser, so I can add herbs in here. I can add cinnamon, any type of thing that will essence the water if I need to, but today we're just going to do a typical batch of tea. Turn that on there. As you can see, it's going to turn blue, and I'm just going to get my burdock root so I can get some iron today, and I'm going to add that with some dandelion root for some calcium as well. I'm gonna get my cute little Christmas mug. Love it, love it. Dandelion root. Now, what I love about these Buddha teas is that they have a cute little message on them daily. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're different. So this is the burdock root, and the message on this one today, the message today says, growth is delivering an entire paragraph and texting okay, or deleting, I'm sorry, growth is deleting an entire paragraph and texting okay. Are you serious, Buddha? Look, our tea is done, guys. That was what, all but 10 seconds probably? So you want to steep your tea. So we're gonna pour that in here. Yes, and you know, this can be hard to do in the summer months because it's already hot as hell, and drinking some hot tea will be harder, but still, you know, try to get it in early in the morning when you get up. Try to get you a good cup of tea in, and just add to those supplements that you may be taking with your vitamins and other, you know, minerals. Okay, and as you can see, the tea is steeping. And of course, I'm gonna add a little extra element in there. Some lemons. I love lemons or lime, so whichever one I have, I'll just add those in there. Ooh, for some extra zest. I'm gonna let that sit for a few minutes. Not even minutes, for a little bit, so that it can just cool a little bit. You know, you don't want to burn yourself with that. And yeah, that's my cup of tea for the day. All right, so moving on, you know, like I said, fruits. You want to be getting your fruits. You want to be getting your rich, super green foods, you know, leaf lettuces, dark green lettuces, cucumbers, celery, cilantro. These are the things that also fight off free radicals, heavy metals in your body. They give you chlorophyll that we need, a certain element that we need, which is a mineral. And green leaves also have oxygen in them. Oxygen is very important in getting oxygen into your body, not just by breathing. You want to be eating oxygen as well. Blueberries are another fruit, superfood, that have heavy antioxidants and provide a great deal of oxygen into your cells, your bloodstream. So you want to be getting a good amount of blueberries in. And also you can incorporate other berries such as blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries. I'm going to talk a little bit about fasting. Fasting is also something that is very beneficial to the body. Taking a break from eating and consuming things that you probably are doing 24/7, 3 times a day. Every chance you get, you're snacking, you're eating, you're snacking, you're eating, going to the bowels. And you need to be able to you have to have the discipline to be able to give your body a rest so that it can naturally recharge, repair itself, because the body does the best attempts at repairing itself when there's nothing that they have to break down and convert and store. You know what I mean? It's just like any other machine. When you let it rest or recharge your battery, that's what you're doing when you're fasting. You're recharging your entire immune system and the systems in your body. You're giving your fighter cells, your immune system, the ability to go in there and say, okay, we ain't got no food that we got to worry about breaking down and creating waste and bile and X, Y, and Z. So now we can go in here and find these invaders. We can go in here and find these entities that are foreign to the body and don't need to be in the body. And that way we can eliminate them quicker, which is called detoxing. So you guys know the whole process of detoxing. The best detox is just a strictly like a all liquid diet, maybe for 1, 2, 3 days is best. A lot of people can't handle that, but you can work yourself, your tolerance up. Me personally, I'm very proud of myself. I have been practicing fasting now for about a couple of 3 to 5 years. And so I've built up a tolerance where I am able to fast for 7 days and just strictly do liquids. I might break the fast here and there with like pieces of fruit, but overall, I have been on an all fruit diet for almost 60 days at a time, and I'm pushing myself now to go 90 days. Imagine, you know, that is a discipline. That is a great way to keep yourself young, keep yourself in the best shape and health of your life. If you're able to discipline yourself and stay away from junk foods, meats, processed foods, again, sugar is processed sugar is not good for you. So staying away from those things for the longer periods of time where your body is getting not used to having them creates a better opportunity for your body to be in optimal health. When you're in a fasting state, your body goes goes through a process called autophagy. And what happens when your body is in autophagy? It usually takes up to 48 hours for your body to start going into autophagy, or however you say that, autophagy. I'm learning. But yeah, so autophagy basically is where your cells begin to kill off the dead cells in your body, the bad cells in your body, and they basically eat itself. So it starts to go in and say, okay, this is a bad cell, these are bad cells, these are, we're going to get rid of all of this. We're going to just start. And that's because it's in a fasting state. It's not consuming anything, it's not breaking anything down. It is completely repairing and detoxing and pulling everything out. And I think that is really good. If you could, at least try a 2-day fast, 48-hour fast. When you're drinking certain liquids, especially like if you're juicing, juice you some watermelon juice, pineapple juice, orange juice, whatever fruits that you like. When you're drinking these things, sometimes you do still end up feeling full. So it's not always wanting to get to that feeling of satisfaction of being full. Get used to not feeling full, not being overeating and stuff like that, and just letting your body thrive off of itself, the energy that it has stored in there, because your body, you can go some time without eating and your body is going to use the energy that's stored within it. When we talk about exercise is also a very important component of taking care of your wellness. You want to stay active. You want to make sure you're getting your heart rate up every day so that your heart can be healthier and stronger. As you age, these things weaken. Your knees weaken, you start hearing cracked bones, you lose muscle mass, your arms start feeling flabby, and elasticity goes away, your face starts sagging, your neck gets doubled. Like, these are the things that you could prevent when you are actively exercising, stretching, running, jogging, staying active, so that you can have the flexibility, to move around. And as you age, I don't want to be the person when I get up there in age where I'm hunched over, walking slow, can't move around, can't do anything. Like, I don't want that to be me. So I am doing what is necessary now, like finding little workout routines that are easy that I can do and still keeps my body active. Taking walks, you can never go wrong with a walk. You're using every part of your body. If you jogging, even better. And some people even use the swimming approach. Swimming is a great exercise. I can't really swim. I've tried it. I will swim, in my way at times, but I wish that I was a little bit stronger at swimming, because again, that is a great way to exercise every muscle in your body. Overall, I feel confident in doing workouts, finding workouts that I can do at the gym or at home, strength training using dumbbells, weights, all of that, like incorporating all of those things. And I continue to get better every day. You know what I mean? At least trying to stay active. I have a job where I'm on my feet all day, so that's one thing where I also stay active. But for those of you that sit behind a desk tied to a computer all day, you're on your laptop all day, you're sitting down all day, like, you have to get active. You have to get active. And I'm telling you this because I want you to be in the best shape of your life, especially as you age. You see people like Tina Turner, Angela Bassett. These people are rest in peace, Tina Turner. But Angela Bassett, some of the people that I look up to, Jack LaLanne, random, but there's so many people that are in the best shape of their life, and they're in their 60s, their 70s. They look good. Having a toned physique, like, makes you feel super confident. That's what I'm aiming for. Like, I've struggled over the years of just getting the definition that I want in my body, my abs and, my glutes, my back, everything, like wanting a tiny waist. All of these things are attainable. However, you have to do the work. You have to stay active. You have to stay consistent. And you can't be eating donuts, burgers and pizza and wings 24/7 and expect you to get any type of definition in your midsection. Your core is your strongest part of your body. And if your core is strong, everything else is going to be strong. But this time I'm definitely going to be sticking more with it. I plan on going on another 90-day all liquid fruit fast and just resetting everything in my body, getting all the proper nutrients, minerals. Sea moss is another thing that's really big in the community right now, has a lot of minerals and nutrients that will really take your health to the next level, optimal health. Look into those things. Look into additional supplements, things that have selenium, zinc, iron. Iron is big. You need iron to purify your blood. The blood is the thing that really keeps everything going in your body. So you need to be getting your proper iron in. There's a wealth of knowledge out there for you guys to really take your health to the next level. I can help with that. As I said, I'm going to be putting out more information about what works for me, some of the things that I've learned that may help others. And we all have to find our own little groove when it comes to getting in the best shape. But at the base level, everything is the same when it comes to hydration, exercise, getting the proper rest, getting the proper vitamins, nutrients, minerals, supplements, herbs. All of those things play into it, as well as your emotional, mental, and spiritual health. They all tie into each other as far as having your optimal health. I really hope that this video helped somebody out there, helped you all, and that you will take some of these points and really look into them for yourself, do a little bit of research, find out what you can do to help with your goals, whatever you're trying to do to increase your health. Stay tuned, because like I said, I plan to release a health and wealth series on a regular basis where I focus on certain aspects of health. Like we talked about, we briefly went over some of the topics about health that I wanted to talk to you about, but I do plan on dropping more in-depth information on these subjects, especially with fasting, showing my process, how I go through the fasting process, hydration, putting together juice arrangements, and some of my favorite people online as well that already have been, doing their thing when it comes to the juicing and the health industry. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe if you like, and stay tuned for another video. I'll get back with you guys in my next video. Check me out. Money is calling. All 2025, we manifested money calling, baby. Money on the line at all times.